Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to do something really exciting. Remember that palette I was like going, oh my gosh, I really want this, I really want this. And I was like, nah, I really don't want it. But yes, I do. I lied. I want it. This. I finally got this and I thought, let's do another Lancôme. Get ready with me because it is my favorite brand. I got like 3 things that were sent to me from Lancôme through Absolue, and then I've got some things that I already had, and I've got some new stuff I bought, and yeah, it's just going to be about Lancôme today because I love Lancôme. Okay, so sit tight, here we go. Some of you are new and you don't know this whole saga that was going on with this foundation and the male people. I don't want to make everybody have to go through that again. I'll try and find the video where I talked about it. It's a big old story, but anyway, so when it came time for Lancôme to bring it back up again, but with this primer, I asked, can it please try it again? Because mine was ruined and I really wanted this primer, which we're going to put on now, because this primer isn't full of alcohol. So this is like the other one, except this one hydrates instead of making your skin matte. And I quite like this one to use. Well, I like the other one. I just didn't want to use it every day. So anyway, I asked for the foundation again, but this time maybe send it to me in neutral. So they do. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Here it is. Really? I bought a $10 airless pump to put that foundation in because it arrived broke. And look, I've only used it like 4 times and that's all that's left because it broke in the box. Those US male people, they don't want me to have my Lancôme foundation. This is Ivorie Kohl and this is Ivorie Neutral. They look great. You know, I've even mixed them together. I am going to use this one today. Once this primer sets down, and it's called Prep and Hydrate, not this one, which was Prep and Matte. So both of these feel kind of, you know, not like La Base. La Base is my favorite, but La Base is silicone. These are both more of moisturizer kind of lotiony. So they both kind of feel like it's going to grip onto and hold on to your foundation, but this one feels hydrating. As you can see, my skin looks hydrated, not matte. Let's play polka dot face with this foundation because this foundation sets up pretty quick. We don't want to be talking while this is sitting on my face. Heck yes, I'm going to take every opportunity. I mean, all right, let's be honest. Some products from Absolue I'm thrilled to give a try, but I joined and wanted to be in Absolue for Lancôme. There's no shame in my game. I am not going to lie about that. I love Lancôme, and you know, I mean, Lancôme's kind of pricey. And that was one thing back when that was all I bought, but now I buy other things too. So yeah, I'm going to take a little help everywhere I can get it. I think I have like 3 sets of things that Lancôme sent to me this time to talk to you about. Yeah, I do. And the rest of it I bought. That's going to be the foundation and primer, the blush, which I have a story about, and this new kind of lipstick. This foundation is so good, guys. This thing here, and I think they still have this going on. You might check at your Lancôme counter. Lancôme has this with a Monsieur Big and a trial size, a deluxe Monsieur Big for $25, which I was like, yes, I want this cute little, it's a 1x10 by mirror. This mascara is $25. So basically you're getting this cute little mirror and a deluxe sample of Monsieur Big, which I've already used up. This is the only product that's not Lancôme, and I'm sorry, I just cannot. Okay, I have to have this. This is the Benefit, I can't use this mirror. Lancôme, this mirror is like a funhouse mirror. So it's $49 and this many eyeshadows. Can we not get a better mirror? What's up? What up with that? All right. So anyway, that's going to give me a headache. I would say it's because it's heart-shaped, but this is heart-shaped and it's not like all funhousey, so I don't know. Back to the trusty, disgusting 10 by that's been through it all. Benefit is just... got a killer product here. Got me addicted. Spending $25 for clear cement. I'm going to bronze up here with my little cheek palette. Love, love. And a big old Marc Jacobs bronzer brush because that will diffuse that out, not make any harsh lines. And I don't want harsh lines. I tell these stories and Get Ready With Me sometimes, and sometimes you guys will say things and they remind me of something else. So Lori Abercrombie was saying about getting stung by a wasp. Lori, I got stung by a wasp in my eye too. Yes, I did. We'll get back to that story in a second. I want to show you this blush and talk about this blush for a second and tell you what happened to all my Lancôme blushes. So I desperately wanted this because I had a Z palette. Stupid me depotted my Lancôme blushes, which I act like was all of them. It was just like 3 of these blushes that I had. And I put them in a Z palette and I dropped it with it open and it went face down. Bam! Broke. This was sent to me by Lancôme and Octoly, and I was thrilled to get it because I don't have any more left. But anyway, they come in a compact like this and with a, you know, kind of like Chanel or whatever, you know, with their little brush on the side, and then the blush is there, and it's got a nice mirror in it. And what I did was I made sure I got the one that goes with the most stuff. See, look at that. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. I got the one that goes with the most stuff because, yeah, it's my first Lancôme blush again. It's so pretty and natural looking. I love this so much. All right, back to what Lori was saying about the wasp. So do you guys remember swing sets when in your backyard and they had when they were metal and at the top, the ends had been taken off of them. You could like stand on the A-frame at the end and look through the top of it. That's what I was doing. And me and my brother, we would get on one side, I would get on the other, and we'd like do the doot-to-do thing. You know what the doot-to-do is, right? This is the Le Crayon in black. It's the eyeliner that I've had forever and ever and ever. These pencil ones that you sharpen down, especially if you have a lot of other eyeliners, they last for a long time. And I'm just kind of working this in between my lashes. Every Christmas, the kids would get multiple doot-to-doos. It's just a tube, you know, like the wrapping paper comes on the tube, and then they take it and go doot-to-doo. Right? Well, so that's it, right? We would do that with the swing sets. See, my brother would get on one end, and I would get on the other, and we would go do-do-do and yell things at each other through this tube. There was a wasp nest inside there, and it was agitating to the wasps in there to have kids screaming in that tube. So then we would like look through it at each other and scream in it and everything else. You know, this was more fun than actually swinging on the swing set. So we're screaming in this thing and looking in it, and this wasp flies out to my end, and I'm looking through it, and it stings me right. It was either in the inner corner or right on the outer corner, not the eyeball itself. Just a little bit farther over, and I bet I would have been blind, you know? Anyway, see what a difference that makes? I'm just working this like on the outskirts of my inner eye, and pulling it between my lashes, not really coming up on top of my lid. And then I'm going in the waterline. If you've never had a Lancôme shadow, let me tell you, it's not like Juvia's Place where you're going to be like, bah, color, you know. It's a soft beautifulness, right? So it's kind of muted. And so I'm going to go for the most pigmented thing I can find here, which would be down in Big Date. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Big Night down here. And that's what we're going to do. But these shades up here are very pretty also. You can wear Lancôme shadows to work, okay? Because they're not all about that crazy. All right, so what Lancôme would like me to do, I guess, here is use this as my base. It's just called base, by the way. And that's called base, and that's called base. So Wengas number 16 into this section's base. And I'm just going to softly tap down here right in the middle of my crease and work out. See, I'm not trying to say that Lancôme eyeshadows are not pigmented. I'm just saying they're more muted, I guess, more soft. And I really should have said that I had MAC paint pot in Painterly on my lids and forgot to set it. What a dummy. So we're going to have a crease in here. You see, it didn't take much. And that's a beautiful shade. I just love that shade. You know, if I'm just going someplace, like maybe I'm going to go to the driver's branch and have my picture taken for my new driver's license, don't ask why that popped into my head, then I might just do that and leave. Well, I'd blend it out a little better, but I mean just one color right in the crease and call it a day. I'm just going to take this big, dense Sonia Kashuk brush that I got a long time ago and have no idea what it is. But I'm looking for a domed, denser brush, and I'm just going to work that in a little bit. Another comment I saw that I felt like I need to address this because I have a little story, and I wanted to know if you guys remembered this too, because I know you guys love it when we talk about things from our past, you know, that we can reminisce about. So Sherry Light was talking about how she doesn't remember that much about her childhood, that she grew up in the country and like life was pretty boring, I guess. And so, you know, nothing remarkable to remember or whatever about her childhood. So Sherry said this, and that immediately made me think of one of my friends that I used to quarrel with, and she lived in the country. Knowing her was probably my first experience with a kid who grew up totally different than me. Not that I was a cereal girl, because I was not. I mean, my brother loved cereal. My sister loved cereal. All of my kids loved cereal. Shy Guy loves cereal, can't have it because he's lactose intolerant and can't stand the taste of almond milk. I'm going to take one of these little crayons of theirs. This one is number 2, I think. And not that my eyelids need anything sticky for these shadows to hang on to, but I do like this in my inner corner. And so let's just go ahead and do that and bring this across. But don't worry, I'm going to get something else to go over this, even though this can totally stand on its own. Wayne Goss number 20 into this bottom shade here that they're calling the liner. You know, we could actually do that. We could use it as the liner too, but I think I'm going to pop it right in the crease. Just softly right there. I spent the night at her house one day, and we get up and for breakfast and we go in the kitchen, and her mom's like, "What kind of cereal do you want?" "Well, I don't want any cereal. Right? I want you to make me bacon and eggs." I didn't say that. You know that space above your cabinets before you hit the ceiling? Some people maybe don't have that. But anyway, right there on top of there is all around the kitchen was cereal. Okay, now I'm going to come in and get this one right here. I think I'm going to use that as the liner in the outer corner, which they want me to use it as the corner, but I'm going to use that as the liner. And I'm just tapping down, all right? All I'm going to do is take this brush and go like that and just tap. In fact, a lot of you have seen me just take and make a circle. Right there, just twist my brush and make a circle on the outer part of my eye with the brush. And then I just flick. I flick up, I flick out, I flick down, I flick in. So I'm looking in her kitchen, and my gosh, they have every cereal known to man on top of the cabinets, and it goes all the way around the kitchen. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, I couldn't wait to get home and tell my mom, oh my gosh. I think I just picked something like Quisp or something. Do you guys remember Quisp? I mean, I think everybody remembers Captain Crunch. They still have Captain Crunch. But what about Quisp? Anybody remember Quisp? They were like, taste just like Captain Crunch, but they had little flying saucers, and a Martian man was on the box. Yeah, I think I chose that. Because if there was a cereal I liked, it was either Captain Crunch or Quisp. I didn't like anything else. And that reminds me too, I can remember when I was a kid staying all night with my cousins, and my aunt and uncle would love to go to Waffle House on Sunday morning, right? So I stayed all night, and they're going to take me home after breakfast. When we go to breakfast, I'm expected to get what their kids are getting, which is cereal. But whenever my parents would take me to Waffle House, I was allowed to get, you know, whatever I wanted, which was the sunrise breakfast. Do you remember that? Remember the sunrise breakfast? Let's just poke our pinky in this one up here. It's kind of white and shiny. Just right in the middle of that lid. Just right there. I don't need to set this makeup, but I do want to kind of buff out my cheeks a little bit. So I'm going to take this here, my favorite compact powder. It's this one. And I'm just going to kind of come in here and get it and buff that out a little bit. And now the magic. This is the Lancôme Absolue powder. This one is confusing. It is in a color called golden, and it's clearly pink. Right? But this stuff is gorgeous. And yeah, I'm just going to take that and buff that right here. This is what I really love. The foundation that I used is kind of a semi-matte, which I don't normally go for because I like a luminous look. That powder just gives this foundation a more luminous look, but unlike luminous foundations, it's not going to make me like too shiny later. You better take Lancôme highlighter serious. Okay, so just barely tapping right there. And this one's in rose gold. Oh my goodness. So this is what I really went over to Lancôme for the other day, was a new brow pencil from them. I wanted to see because I remembered I loved it, but you know, ever since I went gray, my brows are like my nemesis. And I just wanted to try this. And ironically, one of the things I liked about it was this pencil used to have like a plastic comb on the end that for some reason really worked. And it doesn't now. It has just a little spoolie like a lot of brow pencils. So what I like about the Lancôme pencil, when I do this, I can actually get like a little hair instead of it just drawing like a crayon onto my skin. But this is the closest color I could get. It's still, I don't feel like the color I want. Nobody has this color except for CoverGirl. CoverGirl's Rich Brown. I just love that color. Anyway, back to my friend here and what went on at her house. So she lived in the country too, and she would tell me all the time how boring it was, how much she couldn't wait to get out and do, okay, because she was so bored, right? So you know what they used to do for entertainment, and I'm dying to know if Sherry did this too, or if any of you did this. What they used to do was listen in on the party line. Okay, now for my younger Fritzy family, you may not know what a party line is. Okay, but my age and older is going to know what a party line is. I can remember when I got out on my own for the first time, and I would be able to have like a plan for my phone. Like I paid $10 a month for my phone, and you paid for each phone call that you made. You call your parents and you had a code. I'm going to call and hang up on the first ring and call right back, and so that you didn't get charged for making phone calls. They also had a way for people to be able to share the phone line. It was called a party line, and this was a new concept to me even back then, right? Because we didn't have party line. It seemed like only the people in the country had the party line. The party line, your neighbors, you're like sharing the phone line with them. So you could get on the phone. If you're really quiet, you could pick up the extension of the phone and listen to your neighbors talking to whoever. And they're gossiping, right? And then you're like getting all the juicy scoop. I'm going to take a little of their concealer. I can't even say this name. I'm going to butcher it, so I'm not even going to say it. The Sigma E46. Going to put a little bit of that on there and kind of clean up my brow. What she liked to do was get on the party line and listen in on people's conversations. I don't know if her mom used to do that too, and that's where she learned it or what, because I would have never thought to do that. You know, even if we had the party line at the house, I wouldn't have ever thought to get on there. And who wants to listen to the old people? In particular, she liked to do it because she had a boyfriend and she liked to listen to what his mom was saying. All right, this is Monsieur Big. I don't really need to say too much about this mascara. So I'll be back in just a second. Here's the third thing that Lancôme sent to me via the Absolue network. It's this lipstick that I don't know why I do know why I keep doing that, but you'd think I wear this quite a lot, so you would think that I would be used to it. I'm doing it because Lancôme lipsticks, or over the last couple of years anyway, you push on the rose and it pops out the bottom. But that's not what these are. See, this is a typical bullet, an Absolue lipstick, okay? But this is the Absolue Mademoiselle Shine. Pull it off like a regular one, see how it's different. You just need a little bit of this, guys. But you see, it's got like shine already. I'm going to take that off and show you what I typically do is I will put it on in excess. All right, because I love the way this feels. It feels so nourishing. It's like a balm. And yet, I know that if I leave it like this, in 2 or 3 minutes, it's going to be all over my teeth. So then I come and I blot it. And set it down. I also like it like this. I like to layer it over the top, because I was going to use this one today, Hello Happiness. So I'll put Hello Happiness on. Like, I want it to have a little shine, but not lip gloss shine. So I will get this and top it. Just dab it right over the top of it. And I think it's gorgeous. I just really like it. And I love the way this one smells. It's just got that luxury Lancôme smell, if you know what that is. I'm going to go do my hair. I'll be right back. Done. I'm all ready to go to Menards. Got my flannel shirt on. Yeah. And I'm ready to go. Please tell me below, what is your Holy Grail foundation? Because I'm thinking you haven't tried Lancôme, right? You guys, all right then, I hope you guys remember that you are the best part of the Fritzy family. Come here. Come here. I want to give you a hug. A great big old hug. So I hope that you guys remember always how much you mean to me, that you are the best part of the Fritzy family. Also, if you're not having a blessed day, please try going out, being a blessing to somebody else. Watch how that makes you feel on the inside. All right. Until next time. Love you. See ya. Bye. And I'm out.
Hi guys. Welcome to the... What? That's not what you say. Welcome to the jungle. It gets worse here every day. No, we gotta be more wild with that. Welcome to the jungle. It gets worse here every day. It kind of does. Today we're gonna do something I'm giving myself an applause. Yay! We're gonna do something I love! Yay! I don't know how many times we're gonna do this opening. Like, I don't know. I'm stuck on the hi guys, it's Mary thing. I don't know. Hi guys, it's Veronica. Tricked you! You always thought my name was Mary. Time for cats! Yeah, yeah! Meow! Starting my own musical. Okay, let's get in this. I can't get it open! It won't open! It won't open! Open up your heart to me. Open up your heart to me. Who sings that? Nobody. I just made it up. I'm trying to find my magnification glass in here. What's it? Oh, good, Mary. Yeah, let's just slice our fingers open. I don't know why. I just want to do it. Just make that rat face. I feel like Popeye. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Whoop, whoop. I live in a garbage can. Boop, boop. That is not how that goes. Now, I'm going to do whatever I want, right? Because you ain't the boss of me. You can't make me. Nah, 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 nah. Go to the store. I just wiped that Wayne gloss off. And I bet Wayne is so happy that I wiped him off. He's just so dirty all the time. Of your cabinets in the... Yeah. What's that place called that has the stove and the refrigerator in it? Scoop, because... Oh, no, look what I did in my rope pencil. Not to mention what I did to my hand when I stabbed it with it.